Promoter Eddie Hearn is confident that Filip Hrgovic will deliver a quick knockout to Joe Joyce when they face off this Saturday, April 5th at the Co-op Live Arena in Manchester, England. He predicts that Hrgovic will finish the fight within 3 or 4 rounds. Hearn believes that Joyce's punch resistance has significantly decreased in recent years, especially after suffering 2 knockout losses to Zhilei Zhang, along with the years of intense sparring and the wear and tear from those experiences. Hearn feels that Joyce simply doesn't have the same durability as he once did. He notes that the punches Derek Chisora was able to land on Joyce in their fight last summer were proof of this decline. In Hearn's eyes, the types of punches that hurt Joyce in the Chisora fight would have never fazed him earlier in his career when he was at his peak. This, according to Hearn, is a clear sign that Joyce is now more vulnerable in the ring than he used to be. The Joyce vs. Hrgovic showdown will be broadcast live on DAZN, with the main card scheduled to start at 2 p.m. ET 11 a.m. PT. The main event, featuring the ring walks for both fighters, will take place around 5 p.m. ET 2 p.m. PT. Hearn, reflecting on Joyce's performance against Derek Chisora in their fight last year, shared his opinion on how close the bout was. He noted that, had it not been for the knockdown Joyce suffered in the 9th round, the fight could have gone much differently. But Joyce's performance was still a cause for concern. Chisora, at 41 years old, isn't considered an elite fighter, and Hearn believes Joyce shouldn't have struggled so much against him. In his eyes, Joyce, who is now 39, should have dominated the fight, particularly considering the level of experience and skill Chisora brings to the ring. Hearn's frustration is clear, as he believes Joyce's performance wasn't up to the standard of a top-tier heavyweight, especially when facing someone like Chisora, who isn't in his prime anymore. Hearn also pointed out that Joyce's issues in the fight against Chisora were largely due to his slow speed and poor defense. He felt that Joyce's decision to fight too closely, leaving himself open to punches, contributed to his struggles. A faster, more agile fighter would have been able to exploit Chisora's weaknesses more effectively, but Joyce's slower movements made him an easy target. Hearn's criticism of Joyce's style in that fight suggests that Joyce's ability to handle pressure and take control of a fight has diminished over time. His defensive lapses and slow reactions are concerning for anyone who views him as a potential challenger for a world title. With Joyce no longer looking as dangerous as he once did, Hearn believes that a fighter like Hrgovic, who is younger and more dynamic, will have an easier time taking advantage of Joyce's current vulnerabilities. Although the outcome of the fight was heavily influenced by the 9th round knockdown that Chisora scored, Hearn doesn't believe Joyce should have allowed things to get that close. He feels that in his prime, Joyce would have been able to handle Chisora much more decisively, defeating him with relative ease. Hearn's thoughts on the fight highlight a significant concern about Joyce's current ability to perform at the highest level in the heavyweight division. With this in mind, Hearn doesn't seem confident that Joyce can stand up to a dangerous opponent like Hrgovic, who has the potential to end the fight quickly and decisively. Hearn's prediction of a rapid knockout from Hrgovic is based on his belief that Joyce's career may be on the decline, and that Hrgovic, with his youth and skill, will be able to exploit the weaknesses that Joyce has developed over the years. Hearn's comments about Joyce's recent performance against Chisora shed light on the concerns surrounding the veteran's career. Despite Joyce's reputation as a tough and durable fighter, his struggles in the ring with an aging Chisora raise questions about his current abilities. Hearn pointed out that Joyce's slow speed and lack of defensive awareness have become more evident as his career has progressed. These weaknesses, which were once hidden behind his strong punch resistance and relentless style, have now become apparent. Joyce's inability to deal with the pressure from a fighter like Chisora, who isn't known for his speed or technical ability, shows just how much his skills have declined. Hearn seems to believe that at this stage in his career, Joyce may no longer be able to hang with the top fighters in the division, especially those who have the youth and speed to exploit his flaws. Hearn's analysis of Joyce's performance also points to a growing sense of urgency for the 39-year-old. If Joyce hopes to remain a contender in the heavyweight division, he needs to make significant adjustments to his approach.